Hey Mustangs, it's Danny Massoud, your Mustang Report Director.
It's Elias Fares, your Creative Director.
And this is Director's Cut.
Oh, but Danny, it's my dream to be an artist. What do you mean? What?
On to more shattered dreams, let's go to Bradley.
What's up, Mustangs? It's not a stranger here with another general announcement. Shattered Dreams presentation for the class of 2023, Thursday, April 6th, in the auditorium. A two-day program designed to educate students, parents, and the community about underage drinking and driving by providing a realistic experience and encouraging them to make positive choices. It'll be held before school prom.
And speaking of important women, I have that interview that I promised y'all like 3 weeks ago from These Shining Lives. Let's go to their interview now. Hey Mustangs, welcome back. I'm here with the cast of These Shining Lives, and we have this little cute poster down there I showed you before, like 3-4 weeks ago, made by Chris Plotke. It's very nice. Let's go around the cast. Give me your names and what your player is, your character.
Joe Lozano and stage manager.
Samuel Vera. I was Mr. Reed.
My name is Ty Baker, and I played the role of Charlotte Purcell.
Hello, I'm Julianne Wynn, and I played the role of Pearl Payne.
Hi, I'm Trinity Hines, and I played Frances O'Connell.
Hello, my name is Anthony Wynn, and I played Tom Donahue.
Hello, my name is Rihanna Mathis, and I played Catherine Donahue.
All right, we got a really colorful cast here. Does any one of you want to explain to me just a little bit of what the show is about?
So our show, These Shining Lives, was about the story of the Radium Girls, which were women who worked in watch-style factories and painted with radium, which was extremely poisonous. Yeah, it's just a really beautiful story because this is how we got OSHA and all these important things that now protect workers today.
So I heard that you guys had this competition you had to present for lots of other people last week, right? How was that like? How was the competition like? Did you get any awards, maybe?
The competition was really great. Just seeing the other shows perform as we all actually liked all the other shows. They were all pretty amazing, and you could tell that they put their hard work and effort into it. I got all-star technician. Rihanna, our main character, got all-star cast along with Anthony.
What was your funnest experience in your time in?
There was a prop that Ty was sitting on, and it was a chair. It had collapsed. I could not hold myself together in the booth.
Definitely the food. The food was nice to get, thanks to our parent sponsors.
Yeah! It was a wonderful experience. It was my first UIL experience performing, so this was honestly just an amazing experience with all my cast, all the crew, and yeah, it all brought us closer together, and I love you guys.
Love you too. I had a lot of fun watching the other shows at UIL, and because really you work really hard in the show, and you realize they've put in just as much work as you have.
So this is my second and last UIL show. I will have to say that my favorite part is always the competition day. I, first of all, love performing. And then getting to watch all of my friends in the other shows is also really exciting.
Learning how to act better, just learning the acting process, but also just seeing everyone grow as people, grow as actors throughout this whole competition.
Watching our show come together, first doing a table read-through all the way to performing and setting up on stage, it was just so exciting to go through the whole entire process, and I can't wait to do it again next year.
All right, well, that's all the questions that I have.
Say one thing and
Yeah.
then hide behind the chair. You better cut me to look pretty. I just want to say on behalf of Mr. Murdoch and I, we are proud of everybody in A3. Everybody was a huge part of this show, and they left their hearts on that stage, and we couldn't be prouder. Next year, we will do another show, and maybe we'll advance, maybe we won't, but whatever happens, we will do it with our whole heart and souls.
All right. Well, that's it for the segment. Thank you so much for tuning in, and that's it. Yay!
Elias, have you ever seen that one ad for that one spell checker? And they always use that one sentence. This paragraph is wordy.
I just only remember iridocyclitis.
On to Richard with Word of the Week.
Welcome back to Word of the Week. This week's word is insurgent, which means a rebel or revolutionary. Here's a word used in a sentence. The insurgents claim victory for holding their assailants to a standstill. Anyways, that's it for Word of the Week. Bye.
Oh my gosh, it is hot in this room, Elias.
Speak for yourself. I have a jacket. You just have a sweater. Speak for yourself.
On to Dan with the weather.
Mustangs, it's Dan here. If you're ready for this weekend, the upcoming week, and your fun fact about weather. On Saturday, the high will be 73, low of 55. On Sunday, the high will be 77, low of 66. On Monday, the high will be 83, low of 67. On Tuesday, the high will be 83, low of 67. On Wednesday, the high will be 84, low of 64. On Thursday, the high will be 79, low of 61. And on Friday, the high will be 75, low of 55. Now it's time for your fun fact about weather. This week's fun fact about weather is about lightning and how it forms. Lightning forms when it's in the early stage of development. It will act as an insulator between the positive and negative charges in the cloud, between the cloud and the ground. When the opposite charges build up enough that this insulating capacity of the air breaks down and there's a rapid discharge of electricity that we know as lightning. That's all for this week, Mustangs. This week for your weather and your fun fact about weather.
Daddy catch!
Caught it this time.
On to Hayden with sports.
For boys golf, both the Saxe A team and B team competed in the district tournament at Firewheel and the Lakes course. The A team easily won first place overall as they shot a new record today. Total of 612 rounds in 307 and 305. The B team finished third overall. For girls golf, the Lady Mustangs competed in the district tournament and the team broke the school's district score record for the rounds of 327 and 339 for a two-day total of 666. Softball plays tonight at Mustang Softball Stadium. For boys soccer, Mustang Soccer goes on the road tonight against Duncanville High School at Mesquite Memorial Stadium at 8 p.m. Go support our soccer team. Bye, Mustangs.
Hey, Danny, what did you have for breakfast today?
I had a really good orange this morning.
Those are really nice. Got lots of vitamin C and other things in it.
On to Dave with nutrition.
Hey Mustangs, it's Dave with more nutritional information for March National Nutrition Month. Legumes or pulses are a class of plants food made of beans, lentils, peas, peanuts, and alfalfa. They earned the superfood label because they were loaded with nutrients and play a role in preventing and managing various diseases. Legumes are a rich source of B vitamins, various minerals, protein, and fiber. Research indicates that they will offer many health benefits including improved type 2 diabetes management, as well as reducing blood pressure and cholesterol. Eating beans and legumes regularly may also promote healthy weight maintenance due to their ability to improve the feelings and fullness.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we've got more music in schools. Let's go to Holly for another story.
Holly! Happy Music in Schools Month.
All hail to Saxe High School, our alma mater dear. We pledge our full allegiance throughout the coming years. And when we leave your portals, we'll be forever true. And always keep within our hearts Saxe white and blue.
He is zooming! For some more top speeds, on to Elias with this week's Squirm.
Hey Mustangs, welcome back to 906 Mustang Street. People are going to be needing some entertainment if they're going to be shopping here, so that's why we've made a race car track. And I will make sure that our race cars will be driving our fastest as a race car engineer. I didn't really find a fancy name for that. To make our race cars go as fast as they can, we can need to use the power of rotary velocity. While cars move back and forth, wheels rotate. So we can't use miles per hour to measure their speeds. Instead, we use RPM, rotations or revolutions per minute, which is how many rotations or revolutions a wheel makes in a minute. Here are 3 ways you can boost that speed. Let's see them in action. The first way is to decrease the wheel diameter. As we can see, we have 2 wheels here. The smaller one actually needs less power to rotate because of its smaller stature. Even if it may mean less distance traveled, if you have enough speed, it'll be negligible. The second way is to use the power of gears, especially when you connect a bigger one to a smaller one. So, you can see that the teeth lock together so that they rotate at the same time. But because of their different sizes, the smaller one is actually rotating faster with proportion to the gear ratio between the 2 gears. So, stick your power source on the bigger one and stick the wheel on the smaller one and watch your contraption soar. The third way is just to get good gamer. If you go faster, your RPM will naturally rise. Just be sure to brake! Ow. Okay, that's it for this week's Squirm. Thank you so much for joining, and remember, more exotic careers are coming your way. Till then, square. Danny, would you like to be a teacher when you grow up?
No, I don't think so.
Well, why not?
I'm just not really good at that sort of thing.
Well, I don't want to because of children, and also...
Okay, so for some teachers who are shaping America's future, let's go to our FTI nationalists. Hey Mustangs, it's Danny and I'm here with Beth, one of our FTI national winners. So tell us a little bit about FTI. What was the competition about and what exactly did you have to do here?
So we basically competed in the topic researching and learning challenges, and we had to gather research as well as interviews at Back Elementary about what emotional disturbance is. So we just wrote like a 6-page essay, we did a presentation, we went through state, and now we're all the way at national, so it was really good.
Was the competition tough?
It was tough because we had to get out of our comfort zone and talk to people we don't know. However, it went really good, and I think we got placed really well.
That's awesome. So in terms of career and your future, how do you think this is going to help you?
Well, I think if we proceed to be future educators, that can help us in seeing what we like, what we don't like, as well as future jobs that we can look into.
Thank you so much, Beth. Congratulations.
Hey Mustangs, it's Dave, and we have Mr. Hawkins here and Miss Ferguson here that will be talking to us about Wranglers. Who can be a Wrangler?
Any student currently at Saxe High School who's not about to graduate can be a Wrangler next year.
9th, 10th, or 11th graders, sign up.
What do Wranglers do?
Wranglers are the group that, when you're at football games, run all the flags after touchdowns, and anytime the team comes out onto the field, and really is just an extra extension of school spirit and school hype.
Hype game unlocked.
Where do they get an application?
Applications are available outside of my room 240 or Miss Ferguson's room 121. They look like this, and they're on a folder that's hanging outside our door.
Here's the folder. 121, 240.
When are tryouts?
So the tryout process is a little different. We actually will have interviews with potential members after school, April 17th through the 19th, and then we'll have flag on tryouts April 24th, and then we'll have our team selected by May 1st.
The flags are pretty big and pretty hefty, so we need that extra practice in, so it's good.
Why would someone want to be a Wrangler?
You get to hang out with me and Miss Ferguson. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Yeah.
What type of person makes a good Wrangler?
I think the ideal Wrangler is somebody who's not afraid to be who they are and showcase their abilities, their enjoyments, and just their brand of school spirit. And I think, Dave, you'd be a great Wrangler, so we'll see you at tryouts.
Someone who's just high energy, ready to help the crowd get hype, and just loves this Saxe High School.
Where do the Wranglers go?
Wranglers will perform at pep rallies, when we run through the hallways during pep rallies, parades, just really anywhere that they get a chance to show off who they are.
Any time where they just get to be expressive and show that school spirit, and like you said, parades, pep rallies, games, when they're just ready to be hype 100%.
How will being Wranglers help you in the future?
For one, Ms. Ferguson and I write great college recommendation letters. Also, it's going to teach you how to be comfortable with who you are, be able to express yourself, and that's something that schools and jobs look for. It's people that aren't afraid to be who they are and enjoy every bit of life that it offers.
Same, like just it helps you be who you are. It helps you step out of that comfort zone. It helps you meet a lot of new people and explore not a lot of new areas that you're not willing or not usually able to explore.
Would y'all like to add anything to it?
If you have any questions, always feel free to swing by my room 240 or swing by Ferguson's room 121 and ask us. We're very open people, and we'll work with you and try to figure out what best works. If you want to be a Wrangler but feel like there's a time commitment issue, we'll get it all figured out.
Come apply.
Elias, I keep getting these really stupid pop-up ads on my laptop, and I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh, wow. I think you should consult someone for that.
You know what? Let's go to Grayson with cybersecurity.
What? Who are you? Hi, I'm Flowers, and thank you for tuning in to this week's segment of Hacking and Cybersecurity. This week, not falling for common hacking traps in phishing emails. So, what is phishing? Well, a lot of you may expect our poor innocent test subject here to fall for this. You may expect our poor not so innocent test subject here to get a message on screen, or the computer to instantly crash. But neither of these are profitable. Phishers are out here for money. Now, viruses rarely actually make any money. Not that viruses don't come in these emails. They can, but they tend to come with sites, like this one. That's because the real money is in your private information, like passwords and email addresses.
You could have mentioned that earlier, you know.
No, it's more comedical this way.
So, what do I do?
Well, hope that the site was made poorly at this point.
But how am I supposed to tell?
Just, think. A lot of them are going to be weird, or spelling issues, or a more advanced one will look quite real, but let's say you click this link. There's going to be a few small differences. One is the domain name. Always remember to look up the domain name on sites like VirusTotal or other sites. Thank you for tuning in for this week of Mac and Tech, and this week's safety education on phishing.
What's all that about, Elias?
I'm getting old, Danny. Do you not know the virus?
I do know the virus. On to Caleb with Senioritis.
Seniors, the time has come. We have finally entered the last stretch of the school year, and we all know that senioritis is on the rise more than ever. I know it may be tempting to put off assignments or skip class, but the finish line is right there in front of us. We just need to find the courage to cross it. Once school ends, we won't have to feel the stress anymore, and we'll be able to feel satisfied that we gave it everything we had up until the very end. It is not going to be an easy task by any means, since I know a lot of us have already given in to senioritis and have chosen to skip class or put off assignments, because a lot of us have the mentality of, nah, I'm already going to graduate. But we must push through. We must prevail. And if we work together, we can defeat the deadly disease that senioritis is. Graduation is on the horizon, seniors. Don't give up now, for it will all be worth it in the end.
Thanks for that, Caleb. That's all for this week, everyone.
Join us next week on Mustang Report. This has been the end of Director's Cut.